Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I am knitting. I am right now, but also I am most of the time. And welcome to the next installment of my recap vlog going over my Stitching in Scotland and Shetland with Rachel tour. Rachel, that's me. We're on a wonderful tour throughout Scotland and the Shetland Islands. I'm hosting this in collaboration with Knitting Tours, a wonderful company that I work with, and we've just been getting up to all sorts of fabulous things here on Shetland. This is our second morning on Shetland. We just had our first overnight on Shetland, and it has been absolutely fabulous. No complaints. We've been having the time of our lives. So today is Wednesday, April, if I can get to my watch and look, it says it's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday. What day is it? Everything gets confusing on a knitting tour because it's so fast paced and we're having so much fun. But I guess it is Tuesday, April 28th. And today we have some very exciting things planned on our knitting tour itinerary. We are going to be catching a short ferry to Bressay Island, and we're going to have a croft tour from Chris Dyer. We'll be visiting Garth's croft, but Chris is not called Garth. His name is Chris. Anyway, Chris is going to show us around his croft, introduce us to some of his baby lambs, and then give us a tour of Bressay Island. We might go see the lighthouse, and I'm just excited to see whatever Chris has in store for us. So that will take most of the day today. We'll be off on Bressay Island. I dropped my jaunty for the majority of the day. And then we'll come back here. We're going to have a knitting circle where we're just going to sit and chat and share our tips and tricks with each other. And then we'll have dinner together in the hotel before calling it a night. So come along with me. I hope that you enjoy this recap series. Okay, we're getting on our bus for today. It's a small coach. Hi, Kate. Small coach to get to Bressay. And we'll be cozied up while we have our island tour.
Let's go!
Yay! Okay, we made it to Garth's croft, so we're going to go inside and listen to Chris tell us a little bit about the story of how he got here. He's not originally from Shetland, so let's head in and listen to Chris. So Chris is really a jack of all trades. He is an archaeologist by trade, but now he is a crofter where he gets to incorporate that skill and knowledge. He also does dry stone fences. He helps around with a lot of the island community, and it was fabulous to learn from him and see all that he does on his beautiful croft. So we've got two pastures here. On this side are the expectant mothers. They haven't given birth yet. And on this side, we've got sheep that have their babies. And over here in this pen is a beautiful mom who just had twins at 4 o'clock this morning. The babies are hiding behind the bucket.
All pregnant mamas.
We're gonna go in and feed the sheep. We're gonna go in the pen with all the pregnant mamas. I got my handful of sheep feed. I'm gonna go feed them. What's up? You good girl. Yum. I got 2 more for you. Oh, you're so beautiful. That's so cool. Okay, let's see if this sheep will eat from me. Sheepy! Sheepy! You want this?
Done by scent, so you'll see periodically when I set them down, probably the first thing she'll do is sniff, 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 sniff. So you can put 100, 1,000.
Got your fleece. Woo! Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's a good one. So now we're on the portion of the day with Chris where he's walking us around Bressay. We'll drive around as well, but we're doing this short little hike above the lighthouse. Do you remember what it's called, Manda? It's the Victoria Lighthouse. Manda said so, and if that's wrong, you gotta blame Manda. I was a little afraid walking on this cliff that Aslan was gonna call me back to Narnia and I would just start levitating, but thankfully that did not happen. And just like in my earlier recaps, visiting Shetland really reiterates that we've got to do better taking care of the world. This is must-see stuff. I'm sitting up here enjoying the view. Some people went down the cliff and are taking pictures from way down there, but that's just a little too risky for my taste. Well, we missed the window to buy this place, but maybe something else will come up for sale. All right, take a bite of your soup. Is it delicious and nutritious? Yeah. Good. After lunch, Chris took us to the Naas National Nature Reserve, and this was one of the most beautiful places I have ever been. Look at the water. Are you kidding me? Fascinating, beautiful, amazing, wonderful, breathtaking. We stopped and looked at some peat, and Chris educated us on the history of Shetland. Look at this wool. There's just wool everywhere. Hello? It's like garbage, but it's not. It's treasure. It's gold. And this was a great walk. I'll tell you, it was a lot simpler going down this hill than it was coming back up, but we made it, and the views were incredible. Look at this sheep trying to cross the road. I hope we didn't scare it too bad. But yes, absolutely fabulous, beautiful. I wish that I could tell you all of the things Chris told us, but he just shared so much with us about the history of Shetland archaeologically and culturally, and it was amazing. Now get ready, because what you're about to see is very chaotic. Thank you, David. See you tomorrow. Okay, if you were confused about what the heck that was, we just got back on the main island of Shetland, and we jumped off the coach and ran up so we can make it to Jameson and Smith, because it closes at 5 and it's just about 4:30 now. So I want to make the most of our time on Shetland and go to this yard store before it closes. Okay. Okay, smile with your treats. Okay, now wave to the camera. Yes! Okay, now that I've put all my new treasures in the room, I'm heading to the Harbor Suite because the next itinerary item is a knitting circle with Rachel, who is me. So I'm gonna go sit and knit with all my new friends. Oh, you even brought fiber.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna teach you how to spin and not give you a lick of fiber to practice.
Hello, I am Jill, and we are on the Scotland 2026 knitting tour. And Rachel graciously allowed me to teach a new technique to those who wish to learn. And this is going to be drop spindle spinning. So these spindles that I have here are actually 3D printed. And the two braids of fiber that I have are Shetland wool. They originated here in the Shetland Isles, went to the United States to Las Cruces, New Mexico to be dyed, and then was purchased by me. So hopefully we'll have a good time.
Okay, show me your new baby. So cute. What are you gonna order?
I'm going to order the lentil and vegetable soup, the sweet potato and chickpea loaf, and the pecan pie. What are you going to order?
I think I'm gonna get the garlic mushroom bruschetta. And I think I'm going to then get, I don't know yet for my main. And I'm torn between the pecan pie and the vanilla panna cotta. But I miss DJ, and he would get the pecan pie, so I might get that. But the panna cotta has raspberry, and I love raspberries. So basically I don't know yet, except for my starter. But you'll see soon when I show you. Okay, I got the mushroom and garlic bruschetta for my starter. And I got the smoked haddock for my main. Okay, and last but not least, for dessert, I got the panna cotta. We just finished dinner, and now we're headed back to our room. It's a relatively early night. It's only 8:30, so I'm going to have a nice bubble bath. But I'm not going to show you any of that, so either I will update you later tonight, or I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, April 29th, and we're ready for another great day on Shetland. Today is a much more chill day than yesterday. I don't think there will be any hiking today. As you can see, it's an amazing, bright, sunny day here on Shetland. I don't know what we did to deserve all of this fabulous weather, but we're really being spoiled. So today we have our first Shetland workshop. We'll be learning from Jeanette Budge how to use a knitting belt. And then after that, we have free time for lunch and then a tour of the Shetland Museum and Archive, which is so cool. There's some really amazing knitwear and textiles that are archived in that museum. So I'm excited to see them again, excited for everybody else to see them for the first time. And then we have some free time for shopping. So Leslie and I have kind of tried to strategize what we're going to do. We really want to prioritize visiting a shop called El D'Amato. They have knitwear, they have yarn, they have fiber. And when I was here in 2024, I got a braid of hand-dyed fiber. And I'm a much more proficient spinner than I was 2 years ago. So I'm really looking forward to getting another braid of hand-dyed Shetland fiber and hopefully making yarn this time instead of rope. So we'll see how that goes. But David has our coach here today. We've got the 39-seater, which is a welcome surprise. We've got a little bit more space to spread out and knit. Even though we're not going to be on the bus that much today, it's really to get us from point A to point B around Lyric. But yeah, it's an exciting day ahead, and I'm really, really looking forward to getting some more treasures. Yesterday, during that chaotic and hectic run up to Jameson and Smith before they closed, I did come away with some treats. I got a kilo of Shetland fiber. I almost got the same color that I got 2 years ago, but I thought, this is excessive. So I went with a white color, natural, undyed, like a fawn color. And yeah, got a kilo of it. And I got a few other things. I got a shade card because there's some color combinations that I really want to try and replicate. And I was just short-circuiting at all the color options, and time was short, and I was panicking. So I got a color card so I can figure out the color combinations I want to purchase ahead of time. So when we go back there tomorrow, I can go in with a more solid plan. So that's it for now. I'm going to get on the bus and start the day.
Right, come enjoy your first workshop.
Okay, so we're at our knitting workshop with Jeanette Budge, and guess what I did? I left my knitting bag on the bus. So Catherine very nicely gave me one of her projects to work on. And here's my knitting belt. So let me show you what the workshop room looks like. Okay, I'm here with my new friend Joyce.
Hi.
Joyce, tell me what your favorite part of the trip so far is.
Oh, seeing all the ancient sites around the island of Shetland and the different museums. It's very interesting, and it's so different from the United States.
Excellent. So you're having a good time?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm meeting all kinds of people, and even the locals, and they're all really nice, and they don't care about where we came from.
We appreciate that.
Yes, it was very nice.
Yes.
No, it was really fun.
Good. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you're having a good time.
I'm glad I came too.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, I want to show you a close-up of the knitting belt. Here's the back. I thought it was so cool that they had the Knitting Tours logo on it. And then here's the front. And each of those holes is where you can put your knitting needles. These are handmade on the Shetland Islands for us, and they're included in the workshop, which was very cool. If you look closely through the holes, you can see that the belts are stuffed with horsehair. After our workshop, we got back on the bus and we headed into Lerwick. We had some free time for lunch and shopping.
Oh, the harbour is looking delicious today. If you want to go to photograph Jimmy Perez's house, it's just along to the right, along by the RNLI shop. And this is the start of this street on the left-hand side. We're going to drop round the front here.
Okay, we are enjoying our free time at lunch. Leslie and I just popped into El D'Amato over here, and then we just put our order in at the Peary Cafe, the Peary Shop Cafe. We both got chicken and leek pies. What else do I have to tell you? I definitely got some goodies in El D'Amato. Sorry, my camera fell down. I got some goodies in El D'Amato, the most exciting of which that I'll show you now. The rest you'll have to wait for. Look at that. I couldn't leave it behind. After our free time for lunch and shopping, we went to the Shetland Museum and Archive, where we got to see lots of very interesting things, including Dion wearing her knitting belt. She forgot to take it off. So cute. That really put a huge smile on my face. I also loved seeing these shawl pins on display. I would love to have a replica of one of these if that's possible. We also got to see a replica of the Gunnister Man, who was found in a bog, I think in the 1950s, and his knitwear is very, very historically significant, including the first example of colorwork knitting. Okay, hey everybody, I'm back at the hotel room. We just finished our little free time jaunt through Commercial Street. So let me show you what I got, but first I need to backtrack and show you what I bought yesterday. This is what I got at the whirlwind shopping experience at Jamieson & Smith Wool Brokers. I got 2 500-gram nests of superfine Shetland fiber. So I'm going to spin a sweater quantity of this, and Leslie and I are thinking we'll make cabled sweaters, pattern TBD. I also got a shade card. I think I told you about this, but I got a shade card, and it just comes with all of the different colors that Jamieson & Smith has, and they're all labeled, the colorway names and numbers and the weights that they are. So I'm going to be studying this tonight so I am prepared for our shopping trip at Jamieson & Smith tomorrow. And then as for what I got today, I think I might forget to show you some things because everything is a little discombobulated and I need to repack. But we had a lot of fun shopping in Lyric today. I got 3 braids of fiber.
The berry is sleeping.
The boats are talking to each other. That really scared me. I got 3 braids of fiber from El Dorado. Originally, I was going to ply these 2 together, but I think actually what I want to do is ply these 2 together, this blue-green and this like pink-purple. And then I got this also. These are all Shetland wool, hand-dyed. I got a few other very exciting things at El Dorado. Look at this. This is a greeting card. It's a little hand-knit lace swatch on a greeting card. So cute. In the cutest, like, periwinkle. And this is my favorite souvenir so far. It's a purple sheep. So this is going to be a bag charm, or maybe it will sit, you know, on like a shelf in my craft room. Haven't decided yet, but I couldn't leave it behind. And then I also got a strawberry tape measure because strawberries remind me of DJ. So that's what I got at El Dorado. What else did I get today? We went to Jamieson's of Shetland on Commercial Street, and I didn't get any yarn there, but I did get this handmade crofter house. These are so cute, and I've been having my eye on them, but they never have like a purpley enough one for me. But this one I decided was purpley enough, and it's coming home with me. I think it will look so cute in my craft room. We also went to the Shetland Soap Company, and I got a few different bars of soap. Oh, I also got this, a magnet at Jamieson's of Shetland. But I got some bars of soap and some bath bombs. Today has been a really, really, really successful souvenir day, but that's not all I got today. I also got some things at the Shetland bookshop, including this tote bag that says, to knit or not to knit. What sort of question is that? Which I thought, I got some fiber in my mouth, which I thought was funny. And then I got 3 of these tins from Ella Barker because with my new lay flat style bags, I know that I want a Notions tin, like dedicated for each of them. So I've got one with puffins. I've got one with Shetland ponies, and I've got one with sheep. And this actually matches the project bag that I purchased at the Shetland bookshop in 2024. So that's a fun full circle moment. I also got 2 sets of stitch markers. So these are, if I can get them all on the same one, probably not, but they're little sweaters. Sweater stitch markers. They're plain metal on the back, and then they've got a cute design on the front. They're all different. That one is really cute. And then also another set of sheep in sweaters. So I just couldn't leave any of those things behind. And I also got this tote bag, which is Puffins Knitting. Knitting makes everything feel better. So true. Where's the other treats I got today? Okay, here it is. More bag charms. So at the Peary shop, I got a Viking bag charm. They're really ornaments, I think, but I'll be using them as bag charms. I got a puffin bag charm because even though we didn't see puffins are Shetland coated, so there you go. And then I got 2 Shetland keychains, one for me and one for DJ, because DJ said he wanted a keychain from this trip. So that's my haul from today. I'm very, very excited about it. However, how am I going to manage this? I don't know. It sure is a lot of treasures. Every trip I say, I'm not going to get that many treasures, and every trip I'm wrong. So what I need to do now is repack everything. Leslie got a lot of treasures too, including a Fair Isle sweater. So you'll have to watch her recap to see that. It's absolutely beautiful. Actually, you might have seen it in mine when I was showing you us, our little shopping extravaganza, but it's so perfectly her. So glad she got it. But yeah, now my job is to repack everything because tomorrow morning our big bag needs to be out in the hall by 6:45 in order for the porter to take our bag to the coach. And if it's not out by 6:45, we have to take it down to the coach ourselves. And I do not want to do that because I have like a million bags now besides my big bag, So yeah, I'm going to resituate, repack. Dinner is in just a little over an hour. So that's my plan for right now. And I will check in with you when it's time for dinner. As always, dinner was delicious. The food at the Shetland Hotel is really, really something. You've got to try it. So I had the prawn cocktail for my starter, followed by the fillet of salmon for my main, and then I ended the night with a raspberry and white chocolate roulade for dessert. And all 3 of these items were absolutely delicious. I can't wait to go back to the Shetland Hotel because the meals are some of the best food I've ever had. Okay, folks, I am ready to call it a night. I am mostly packed up. I still have some things strewn around the room that I need to wrangle together, but I've just been enjoying a quiet evening, getting everything all packed up. Dinner was fabulous. What did I have? I had the shrimp cocktail. I sat with Millie, by the way, which was great. I've been wanting to chat with her for days, and I finally got her all to myself at dinner. It was so great to sit with you, Millie. We both had the shrimp cocktail. We both had the salmon. And then for dessert, I had a raspberry meringue white chocolate thing, and everything was fabulous. The food's been amazing. So I think I'm going to end this installment here. I'm going to get some more knitting done on my hat, and hopefully I'll finish it tonight and be able to wear it in tomorrow's shenanigans. But thus ends, what is this? The 3rd, the 4th installment now? I don't know, but it's ending. So tomorrow I will start a new installment, and I think it's going to be a beefy one because I think I might have 3 days worth of recap on that one. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just going to finish up knitting and just, have a nice quiet end to the day. I want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of you at home for watching and supporting me and being invested in what I'm getting up to. I don't know why I said it that way. Getting up to. Thank you for that. Thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. You've changed my life. These trips would not happen without you watching at home. So I'm so grateful for you. And I hope if you're able, you can join me on one of these trips in the future. They're not going anywhere as long as you're there to support me. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. You've changed my life, and I'm going to keep yapping about it to you for as long as you'll listen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's it for today. I don't even know what day of the trip it is. You know better than me based on the video title, I'm sure. But thus ends Wednesday, April 29th. I had to check my watch. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're working on something that's bringing you joy. And if it's not, put it down, because life is too short to suffer through the hobby we do for enjoyment. Make sure you're subscribed so you come back here for the next installment of this once in a lifetime trip that I'm so happy I get to bring you along with me for. So thank you again. I'm going to go, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.